Hey guys, in this lecture we're going to learn about flash messages. So what are they? So before we learn about flash messages, why actually we need them? So whenever you actually send data to the server, like if you go ahead and say I'm going to say juice and then I'm going to say some 20 and you submit it, there is no message that is indicating that our server has been successfully submitted to the server. Alright, it just clears out the form that we have filled before. That's it. We don't know anything else if you're a user particularly. Alright, so for that we can actually introduce flash messages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here and I'm going to make some changes to our code that will help us to grab some flash messages. So come down here and import flash, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here right where after I commit these changes I'm going to say flash, and the message will be successfully submitted. Yeah, that will be my message. So now what I need to do is I'm going to my base.html. Whenever the data is successfully submitted, inside the content what I'm going to do is I'm going to show some message. So it will be right this one. Now I'm going to use some variables with messages equal to get underscore flashed underscore messages. Yeah, inside this what are we going to say? We are going to say end with, and inside it we're going to say if we have any messages, and if. So here we're going to actually show the messages. So here we're going to run a for loop for message in messages. So after bringing the for loop, what I'm going to say is I'm going to end for, and here we're going to show these items. So here I'm going to say message. Yeah, that's it. Now save this thing, check whether a server is running or not. Yeah, it is running. Come back here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say jack and for, yeah, okay, there is no message being shown. Why is it so? Let's start HTML. We have followed every step that we need to do. So now let's give some data. So I'm going to give this. Now it says successfully submitted, but there is also some problem. If we send some wrong data, what we are going to do then? So if I say something like jack and I'm going to say some text, it must give some error, not like this. Alright, so we need to handle that case. So for that what we are going to do here is get back to our code and go to application. So put this entire thing inside a try block. Alright, so come down here, try, and put entire this thing. Yeah, and here we're going to say accept and say flash field to submit. Now save this thing, come back to your application, just say something. Yeah, now if you submit it, okay, the server might have stopped running. Yeah, okay, now it's running. Come back here. Now if you try to refresh it, it's going to say failed to submit because the data is inconsistent with the data type inside our database. Alright, but we can make these messages much more captivating by actually adding some color to it. So if you come down here and say alerts, you see there are different kinds of alert messages based on the intensity of them or their importance, so we can actually use it. So what I'm going to do is, okay, this one is success and this one is dangerous, So okay, I'm going to use these things. So let's go back to our code, and along with this I'm going to pass a message. I'm going to say success, and along with this I'm going to say danger. Alright, now save this, go back to our base.html. Here we need to make some changes. So what are they? Here I'm going to say with underscore categories equals to true, and here along with message we're going to get the category as well, category comma message, and inside this we're going to use class equals to alert dash category. Now save this thing. Okay, now let's go back to our server. Now if you perform something like fish and 54, now if you submit it, you see the message is much more captivating. If I say something like this, okay, it did not do anything. Okay, did we do anything wrong? No danger. I think it looks fine. What's the problem with it? Come back here. It's danger. Yeah. Okay, let's stop this over and try it again. Yeah, now it works. Alright, in this way we can actually show the messages to the user based on the actions that they performed, and if they want any confirmation of any operation that the server has done. Alright, let's get to the next lecture.